There are a large number of stories in the scriptures that make me a little uncomfortable, and I think they're meant to do that. But for reasons I'm embarrassed to say, this one really does a number on me, because I've always sort of thought of myself as the Mary in the story, the one who just, give me a good book, or time with Jesus, that'd be good too, but give me a good book. I'm just going to sit quietly and read, and maybe my wife is doing the dishes, I don't know. So it's a little uncomfortable for me, and yet it's not Mary who is being addressed in the story, it's Martha. Mary is told she's doing the better thing, and yet I feel really guilty. And that guilt this week was something I wanted to dive into. And as I dove deeply into the story, I decided to cut Mary out for a little while and just spend time with Martha and Jesus, because that's the only dialogue we really get. And we're told that Martha is distracted by many things. And it made me begin to wonder if that was actually the issue. It's not that one was praying with Jesus and learning from Jesus and the other was doing the dishes and the household tasks. It was that the one was distracted, not focused on what she was doing, worrying about what the other person was or wasn't doing, fretting over the other and not focused on the present moment. Now, I don't know how many of you might be teachers going back to school in a few weeks, a couple weeks? Yeah? How many of you are students going back to school in just a few weeks? Yeah, I see a number of you. Do any of you think about school yet? How many of you have given any thought to school? Yeah, I get it. Even in a good way or a bad way. So I am a 7th and 8th grade science teacher, and I'm starting at a new school this year, so I am spending a ton of my time really focused on, fretting about, thinking about, planning for, worrying for, you get it. All the things that I can't control about what's going to happen come August 25th when my 139 students walk through the doors of my classrooms. And there's nothing I can do about most of the things that I'm worrying about. I am Martha. I am distracted by many things. And this morning's passage tells me there is just one thing. And Mary is modeling that. She is totally in the moment with Jesus. There is just one thing, and it's being totally in the moment. Whether that moment is us washing the dishes, taking out the garbage, mowing the lawn, planning for school, whatever that moment is, we are invited by Christ to be in that moment. Not worrying about the yesterdays and all the things we did wrong that we wish we could have done right. Not worrying about the future, especially the things we can't control, like what other people are going to do. But focused solely on the task in front of us. In a lot of monasteries and convents, monks and nuns spend their time on mindfulness. Mindfulness, if it is nothing else, is about being in the present moment, being fully engaged with what you're doing in the moment. It doesn't mean we can't plan for the future, but it means that we say, right now, I'm going to spend time planning for the future, and we're deliberate about doing that. And then when it's time to ride bike with our son or our grandson, our daughter or granddaughter, we stop that. And we enter fully into the world of riding our bike. It's about making plans to be present in the present. Letting go of what's gone before, not fretting about what's coming up, but being present with God, who is always and already with us in the present moment. That's my new hot take on Mary and Martha. And I have to tell you, I'm not sure if it's right or if it's just a way to make me feel better about being Mary in the story. I told my wife I would wash dishes a couple times this week just in case I'm wrong about this take. So if you're not a dishwasher in your household, you might want to do the same, cover all your bases. But when you do it mindfully. Think about the dish in your hand, the way the soap feels in your hand, or how it feels to put a dish into your dishwasher. Or maybe more importantly, how it feels to take a dish out of the dishwasher. No one ever wants to do that. Be mindful. Be present with God. Live in the present moment. It takes practice. I need practice. You may need practice. But take the time to be with God in each and every moment. Amen.